We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tom Seaver gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Barry Larkin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
He froze him on the fastball there. Barry Larkin becomes the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kingman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Morgan isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, George Foster, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Johnny Cueto will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Here's Foster backing up on it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
So digging in now, Carlos Beltran, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third,
standing in, Mike Piazza comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to Piazza.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Darryl Stansberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One and 0. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Piazza at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Three balls, no strikes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
This is line to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Batting it, the right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
So striding in, Reggie Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Into the box, Joe Morgan. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Barry Larkin would be next. Three and one, here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Beltran is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Dave Kingman.
Yay. Kingman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready now, Howard Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit down the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Edgardo Alfonso popped him up. Bench is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Number 5.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to left. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
So now to the plate, George Foster. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. 2-0 Cincinnati. Now at the plate, Tom Seaver, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number
Digging in now, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, Carlos Beltran, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Still 2-2. Popped him up. Bench has a play, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, inside.
The 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kingman's there to make the catch, 1 away. In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and two.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Sanders. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Throw over to the bag, runners back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Mike Piazza, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Sanders is there, and he has it for the out. So striding forward now, Darryl Stansberry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two pitches fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Pete Alonso is on deck. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 21.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
The second baseman, Joe.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And he got him.
The bat, number 11.
Digging in, Barry Larkin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stansberry is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number
2 gone in the
19.
Cincinnati 5th, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. The pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder Dave Kingman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a swing and a miss took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Howard Johnson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
Next for the Mets, Edgardo Alfonso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A man at third with one away. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with one out and a runner at third. Alfonso takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The set and the 1-0. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another shot now, Johnny Bench, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati sixth.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. George Foster stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 2-1 home. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 2-1. stepping in, Carlos Beltran. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And that misses for ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Chopper to short. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Mike Piazza. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Daryl Stansberry. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. And that's the second out. So here's Pete Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Eric Davis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit and that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Reggie Sanders, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Misses. Ball 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Ojeda.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ojeda has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runners are at first and third. 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 4-2. Luis Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Luis Castillo.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Votto waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Howard Johnson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Reds are on top, 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
At the plate, George Foster. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Eric Davis would be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. There's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And that misses 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Harvey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Wright is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 5, David Wright.
Coming to the plate now, Reggie Sanders. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Reds strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rob Dibble will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Wally Post will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now batting, David Wright, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Right.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Reyes. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
One out, nobody on. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Foster comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Up next to the net.
Standing in, Carlos Beltran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home.
Eric Bolton. 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Mike Piazza. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hit sharply on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in, Wally Post. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Wally Post.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping into the box, Barry Larkin. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's taken for strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Johnny Bench will stride it again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And it's fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Just hung in there on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Mets 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Darryl Stansbury. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
The first baseman.
Now in the box, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. So stepping in, Dave Kingman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Bernard Gilly will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Gilly.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Johnny Cueto earns the win, his 2nd. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.